Hey guys, Eric Daniels here, aka Eric Dekalon, and this is my 98 custom upgraded into as close as I can get to an M16, but I want it to look more like a sniper weapon. Um, Now you'll see I have the M16 clip on there. It's cosmetic, no actual function. It's from RAP4. I had the RAP4 tactical M16 sight rail on there. That's so I can mount a scope easier. Just got there's a hole here in the sight rail. Uh, yeah, right there. Hopefully you can see it. It's right above where the hopper is, and you just mount a sight rail on there, and then any scope will mount on there. As you can see, I have the cyclone feed on here. Now, my gun for a while was having problems with chopping. It would try to double tap when I would start getting a little bit higher on rate of fire. It would double tap. So I bought the cyclone feed. So instead of chopping paint every time, it is fast enough to load another ball. And actually, when it tries to double tap, it shoots twice in a row in almost in burst fashion. So I'll be shooting just bop 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 bop, and all of a sudden it'll go bop bop, just with one trigger pull. And instead of chopping and breaking a ball inside my barrel, so I no longer have any accuracy, it will shoot, and it'll shoot again in that one trigger pull, almost like what a response trigger would do. Um, so it's just a nice feature. Them making this makes it a lot cheaper to no, actually that's not true once I think about it. Now, if you can find just a 98 custom instead of buying a player skin or anything, it makes it cheaper. Because this upgrade is only $60. Now, an A5 by itself is, I believe, $180 last time I checked. So, having this upgrade for it, if you can find just the 98 custom, which I believe is going to cost you probably in between $90 and $100, this will go on there, and you'll have an A5 essentially for $160. Now, Tippmann is just I like Tippmann's. Now I started in Woods Ball. Originally bought a cheap marker at Walmart. A View Loader Orion. I don't know if you guys have checked out my video, but that's my M1 carbine video. I upgraded it myself and did some special stuff with it. That's what I'm gonna do now. I'll have a different, I'll have an actual just speech video about that later. But so this is really my passion. Is upgrading paintball guns to be realistic and taking them out and shooting them and going up against guys. Actually at D-Day, using this gun, it was even breaking down. My bolts here went bad. Using this gun, I took out I don't know how many guys. I was in first ID on Omaha Beach, and I don't know how many guys I took out going up that hill, and only got taken out 3-4 times, and I probably took out at least 5 times that many guys. And they're all shooting turning markers. They're all shooting bob longs and you know auto cockers, stuff like that. So I like shooting around with this. It's really cool to go up against somebody that has a high-end marker and then scope them with an old tippy. So that's just paintball is definitely my passion. I, it's what I do. It's what I love. Um, and this is my original sniper. Uh, you'll see if you watch any of my other videos, going through it, pretty much everything. I am definitely a sniper. Now that's because of the way I've been brought up. I've been brought up around guns. I have 3 full gun cases upstairs, and most of the guns we own are high power rifles. So I've always been brought up that you only need one shot. Now in paintball, I know sometimes that isn't true, but if I'm patient, which I wasn't at D-Day for a little while, so I got shot by the instructor in our sniper course. But if I'm patient, everybody I play with, everybody I've played with, When I play sniper, nobody finds me except for occasionally my dad, and that's because he knows most of my tactics because he's my dad. So and I'm the one who brought him into paintball. So we're really, when we go out and play, we're almost identical on the playing field. If you put us at each end of a field, most of the time it's going to be a 50-50 chance of one of us winning, or it's going to be one's either going to completely dominate the other, one's going to have something go wrong and screw up, or or we're going to blast each other just over and over, not knowing what to do and who shot who first, so we just keep going at each other until somebody just calls it. Um, that has ended up in us ending up with some very, very bruised, very battered arms and legs and chests. Um, I remember we went out. We both. My dad has an SP8. I have an SP1. We both went out, and we. I started on one end of my friend Mike's field. He started on the other, and we both kind of worked our way to the middle and got at a standstill. And he and I thought the same thing at once. Hey, let's charge the other one. He's kind of bunkered down. Both flipped our guns on full auto and just came out just running and just plastered each other. We both dropped both our hoppers at each other from pretty much by the time we got to point blank range. We were just about out of paint, and I still took a couple. He took a couple right at point blank range, and it was just a wicked day. But he and I are definitely, if you see us play, our tactics are almost identical. We're definitely one and the same. So, and that makes sense, you know. Like, he's my dad, I'm his son. So, like father, like son. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Check out my other videos. Comment, send me video responses, whatever, you know. You want to ask me questions, whatever. Where I got my upgrades, anything. Get to Oklahoma D-Day if you can next year. Most amazing tournament ever. I'll talk later about some of that. But it is definitely one of the most amazing. It has the record right now for being the biggest. So if you can get there this year, you'll be able to see me and my team. Look for Kilroy's Killhounds. We'll probably be the guys in a big circle, you know. Minnesota flags flying all over the place, you know. Minnesotan pride. We can still survive and play in Oklahoma even though it's 95 degrees with 100% humidity. We can deal with it to play paintball. So, hope to see you guys there.